killed in a crash in the...
Vandals attack a suicide memorial.
And community resilience at the Clark Creek campground.
Across central Queensland, this is 7 News with Rob Bruff and Joanne Desmond.
Good evening. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good evening.
The ill-fated US Osprey has been recovered after it plunged into the ocean off Shoalwater Bay. 3 US Marines were killed in the crash of the military aircraft, which will be taken to Hawaii now for examination.
With twisted propellers and battered wings, the force of impact is clear on the MV-22 Osprey. Susan Ross, 7 News.
An elderly woman has died after her car rolled down an embankment at Boyne Valley. She was found trapped inside the vehicle in thick grass beside Gladstone Montage Road.
Central Queensland is known for its ability to attract, construct and support major projects. But an exclusive 7 News poll has revealed that residents want more, and not just the big-ticket items.
Gladstone's CQ University campus is about to undergo a $12.5 million expansion. In an exclusive 7 News Facebook poll, 92% of respondents say the region needs more projects like this. Anita Theodoro, 7 News.
Thanks very much for your input, and don't forget to vote on the 7 News Central Queensland Facebook page in the lead-up to next week's special report. We want to know if you've been a victim of crime over the past year.
Indigenous elders have been left devastated after a memorial for suicide victims was destroyed. It's the second time a tree has been ripped from the Rockhampton site, and local families say it's disrespectful.
These stones are dedicated to lives lost to suicide.
The Clark Creek community has shown us resilience with the first canned draft since Cyclone Debbie. Hundreds of millimetres of rain fell in just hours, but now residents say they're on the road to recovery.
7 News presenter Rosanna Natoli and her husband Joe have been astounded to learn they're the owners of a rare artwork by Australian artist Tom Roberts. The painting has since been valued at more than $300,000.
Might have to get the grandkids' artwork on the fridge revalued, I'm thinking. Priceless.
Good idea.
We'll take a break in a moment. Taste of the world come to Gladstone.
And a challenging race up Mount Archer. Year's Challenge the Mountain. Dane Bird-Smith represented Australia in Rio for race walking, but says CQ athletes gave him a run for his money.
Hundreds of families have spent Father's Day experiencing the sights, sounds and tastes of the world. Gladstone's multicultural festival was held at the Marina Parklands, capping off a 10-day celebration. Some exciting news in sport tonight. Nate, Capras could have a new NRL feeder relationship, mate.
Yeah, look, Ruffy, CQ have confirmed they're in discussions with the Penrith Panthers after receiving permission from the Gold Coast Titans. We'll have all the details next. And the Brisbane Bullets' big comeback against Cairns in the NBL pre-season showdown at CQ University. Welcome back to 7 News. The Capras have confirmed they are in discussions with the Penrith Panthers about a feeder arrangement with the NRL club. Now, Central Queensland is currently locked into a partnership with the Titans until the end of 2018, but the Gold Coast have given them their blessing to look elsewhere. The Bit Saints will battle Yeppoon for the AFL Capricornia Premiership this Saturday after a commanding preliminary final win over the Rocky Panthers. Saints full forward Ben Dempsey kicked 8 goals in a 50-point victory that claimed the last spot in the grand final. Rocky's Duncan Paowa scored twice, but his Queensland countryside lost their opening round match of the National Rugby Championship to the Canberra Vikings. The new captain registered his first of the night after grounding the ball from his own kick. The Brisbane Bullets have won this year's NBL pre-season showdown, beating the Cairns Taipans by 8 points at CQ University. In front of a 1,500-strong crowd, the Bullets produced a massive comeback to get the victory. Yeah, great turnout for a great game of basketball, and that's it for sport tonight, guys.
Thank you, mate.
And stay with us after the break. Livio has all the weather details for us.
Good evening, Livio Regano with tonight's weather. The forecasting game's starting to turn corrupt as the warmer spring weather exacerbates the desperately dry conditions. People are offering large amounts of money for rain. Others are placing bets on how long before we get our first storm, or whether we'll ever see rain again. 31 degrees atop today in Rockhampton, which is 4 above the September long-term average. Emerald came in a bit warmer this afternoon on 33. Capricornia District forecast a mostly sunny day with very high fire danger. Gladstone 28 degrees, 31 for Rocky, below 28 and Yeppoon 26. Central Highlands and Coalfields, some frost would you believe on the Carnarvons, but quickly becoming a warm day with very high fire danger. Emerald 29, Claremont 30, Moranbah 31 degrees. Looking ahead for Rockhampton, no rain for at least 7 more days. Could be weeks, of course, but that's as far as we can see. Warmer than average days, but cooler than average nights. Remember, if you're having trouble understanding the charts and other squiggles I put up on TV, I normally try once a week to spend some time explaining concepts at the expense of a slightly shorter forecast. So if you watch on a regular basis, you'll hopefully pick up a few forecasting tips over time. Back to the team.
Good on you, Liv. Thank you very much, mate. Lovely having your company, folks. See you tomorrow night.
And just a reminder, if you missed anything, you can catch our replay over on 7-2 from 6:30. From all of us here, enjoy your evening. Good night.
Good night.
On 7 News tonight.